Many advisors come to me and say, how do I start this process of positioning lines of credit? What I like to do is in my next review, I say, wow, it came to my attention that you don't have a line of credit in place. We should have one so that you're better prepared for emergencies. A third of your clients will say yes at that point in time to setting up the line proactively. Another group of your clients will say, what's the cost associated with that line? And you can explain to them that there's no cost to set it up, there's no ongoing fee to have it, rates started around prime, and we'll be able to look at what the cost of that line is at the time that they need it. But there's no downside to having it and they're better prepared for emergency. Another 40% of your clients will say yes at that point in time. The remaining third will say, you know what, at this point I just want to wait until a need arises. At that point in time you can explain to them, well, you know how you could have a tornado or a hurricane strike your house. Insurance doesn't say, wow, that's a terrible disaster, here's $200,000, spend what you need and send back the rest. You need money instantly to respond to that. I can't rush around and set up this line, it could take a long time to get it in place. You need to have it proactively set up. Or you know how you could be hiking in Africa and you fall and you get a stick in your ribs. All of our high net worth client and prospects are worried they're going to be hiking in Africa and fall and get a stick in their ribs. I don't have to have you on the medical evacuation jet saying, hey, what do you want to sell in order to pay for this plane ride? I can automatically wire the money and you're in a liquid, flexible position to address things on your terms. There's no downside to having these in place. Once you proactively set up these lines of credit, what you'll find then is clients start coming to you as a liquidity solution. When they have different needs in their life, they'll call you and say, hey, should I use my line of credit for this? And then you can just kind of ring a bell and say, ding, 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 I won. My clients are coming to me for their comprehensive, integrated, and holistic wealth management ideas. For those of you that are CFPs, you know, and I'm actually continuing education certified to give CFP learning credits, that right in the book it says you need to proactively set up lines of credit in good times and access them in bad times. Yet it turns out that 95% of the clients of the wealth management industry do not have lines of credit set up. Why is this? It's a massive disservice to our clients. These lines of credit cost nothing to set up. There's no ongoing fee to have them. There's no downside to having it in place. And it lets them be a liquid, flexible force to better respond to emergencies that can strike all of us, better buy the things that we want to have, and better help out our friends and family that are around us. And we're better prepared to embrace investment ideas as they come to us. But it all starts by proactively having that line of credit in place.